Hey, it's me, Tay. Thanks for tuning on in. Super excited to be back here and with all of you doing some recording for some more Genshin content. So last time we left off pretty much at the very end of where we were going through the main, what I would consider to be the main Sumeru questline. Mind you, I'm making assumptions, we're almost done here. But just kind of considering that everything feels like it's wrapping up a little bit, that feels like where we are. So we are going to pick back up there, and there's also a little bit of Natlan content to go and explore. Not main quest line, nothing like that, we're not skipping ahead to that, but some of the sideline content, shall we say, that's going to expire in a little bit here, we'll go and do that. So should be a fun time exploring the area, and I'll finally give my thoughts kind of on, at the very least, the visual aspect of Natlan, so that should be exciting as well. Without any further ado, here we go. Let's get into it. And with any luck, we can also kind of try out a little bit. Mind you, it's definitely not complete. One of the new teams that I've been starting to put together, which would be essentially a secondary team. So that would be, I'll go set it up here. Because it's definitely not complete. Right now, Furina's gonna stay. We're gonna grab Kazuha.
Sounds good to me.
So, ultimate goal would be that Jean takes Furina's place on this team as healer. Not sure how I feel about it. Still haven't really decided. There's like some slots that aren't quite as cohesive as they should be. So like I said, I've got like half a team and the rest is just kind of like, could work. So very much still a work in progress, but with this it would be Furina currently as the healer. I think eventually that'll be either Jean or up here for the extra hydro application. Still haven't decided yet. So we're going to try them. We're going to leave Navia here again because really my main component is adding Kazuha for Mualani. So we're kind of hodgepodging it today. But what it does mean is I can try out those two's team synergy, which I've played with them a little bit and it is quite fun. So it makes sense that they're all running together. But without any further ado, let's go finish up with the quest we were kind of partway through last time, where we ended, and then we can go and do the Graffiti Visionary quest for Natlan, and then, depending on how long all of that takes, move on to something else, potentially. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to try and primarily stick to using Kazuha, Mualani, assuming we don't get anything that becomes an actual problem, and then just use Furina as a healer, Navia as backup, might trade her in for Gaming too.
Good morning! Looks like you're awake. Yep. I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Aw, how nice of her.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
Goodness. Okay. I mean, good for you. I'm glad you're feeling better, but maybe, that might be a little excessive.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
I am sure they are.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Ooh, a letter. Exciting.
Nope, Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now.
Alright, fine. We can read the letter. goodness. Seems like a bit strange. Oh, is there a puppy in the background? There is. There must be.
Oh, it's from Nilu!
Hey! Alright, that's good to hear from her.
Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra.
Hey, go Sino. That's good. I'm glad he was able to take his position back. As he should, mind you. It's not as if he's done anything to warrant losing it other than stepping down to investigate what was clearly a crisis. Which, fair enough.
As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
How exciting! We get to go to a banquet. That's fun. We didn't get really anything last time other than, well, we had our fireworks shows and our festivals and all, but that's exciting, a banquet.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing. Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you. Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Okay, we'll say bye. For sure.
Tainari!
Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well, thanks for asking.
Well, from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really.
Uh-huh. You say so.
The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Apasia. For now, I only need to tend to my forest watcher duties.
Okay, I guess compared to your usual, that might be less busy, but it's still busy for a normal person.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Yeah, we've been asleep. He's been awake, so that tracks.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Honestly, I could buy either from him. It's purely based on vibes, but I really would buy either one of those two things.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast. You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Yeah,
Kale
could be
has
fun.
taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me.
Aw, boo.
You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
That is not what that stands for, dear.
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable.
Well, that's good.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Well, okay. Look, I'm not one to argue with the Goddess of Wisdom. And she's very adorable and very kind. But, that seems like a pretty quick change of heart for people who are willing to trap a bunch of other individuals in an endless dream and potentially kill a bunch of random people. I think they're gonna cause trouble. I really, really do.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again.
Okay, sure, I guess.
As a result, work has increased for the Forest Rangers.
Yeah, that's kind of bad news for you. Sorry.
That sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Yeah, probably.
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Thanks, Tainari.
Yay! Will do!
Always good to have a doctor
We'll
friend.
start with these questions.
Doctor-ish. At least. I don't even know if that's accurate. Is he?
Woo!
in here somewhere.
Whoa! Ah. Whew.
Sir, where'd you go? There you are. They didn't shrink his head so his ears hide. That's kind of silly looking. Oh! I've never seen him do his idol before. That's adorable. Anyway, double checking. I don't think, because I'm pretty sure he's like DPS, not a healer. Yeah. Which, like, fair enough. He is technically a forest ranger, but a little odd.
Need a surfboard?
Where are we going? This way. I know there's a doorway. Thank goodness for the little yellow particles, because I think without them, Sumeru would be the absolute worst to navigate.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Whoops.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letters, so here we are!
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Well, we are like 2 days early.
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
It's possible. There has been, you know, a lot happening.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this.
Well, considering who you're probably trying to talk to, which includes Alhaitham, who is himself, that doesn't really require any further explanation. Maybe Sino if you're telling him and it's not a surprise. I mean, I'm not really surprised if we consider the guest list. Not to mention, it is a bit short notice.
Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
But we'll agree. We'll agree.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you say so, bro.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar.
Aw,
For
look at her
Outlanders,
blushing
you
over
have
there.
a great eye.
She's so sweet.
Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Thanks, sir.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Hey, guess who has one of those?
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered?
Sure, we
If
can do
for
that.
some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia.
That tracks. It's pretty consistent with what we know of them.
As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time.
So, largely missing then.
I'm not
Fun.
too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia.
Solid choice.
As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Alright, so. Say, up there's one directly above us. That tracks, so we'll go here. Should be a little quicker at least than trying to navigate the streets. Go find Alhaitham
Need a
first.
surfboard? Faster!
I tell you what, it does feel a little bit sketchy.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere.
Surfing through the halls of
Let's
a
ask
place
that
like
person over
Academia in
there.
particular. But like you can do it in the Mondstadt Cathedral. Feels a little silly and a little bit wrong.
Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there.
Ah, delightful.
But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably that
who
tracks.
else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way, we're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
We don't really need rumors. We've kind of got the whole story. Won't tell you though. Probably. Very least shouldn't be too hard to track him down. He should probably be the easiest of this crew.
Carving waves! Need a surfboard?
Hey, there he is.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
Oh, is that Kave?
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Yeah, that's true. It is him. Haha. That's exciting. I was wondering when we were going to meet him. I knew it would be in Sumeru.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Goodness. I see what they were saying. They're a little bit, I don't really know the right word for it. Definitely a little bit of contention there.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
That's definitely some of the most, I won't call it animosity, but like, annoyance I've heard in his tone. And as a person who sounds generally just a little bit annoyed, it's like a very clear difference.
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Ugh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
No way.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Oh. The fact that they're living together. I have to imagine that things get a little bit crazy with that being the case. Makes a little more sense why they might have a little bit of pent-up aggression, though.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true...
Oh. Goodness, they're getting aggressive.
Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
The just overall general change. Like, he sounds so much less... Annoyed's gotta be the right word. Goodness. That is so funny. I can't believe they're living together, honestly, when they're that much at each other's throats.
some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilu said she
So
sent
that's a
out a letter
no.
inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Well, good thing we stopped by then.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Fair.
Tainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kinda strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
True.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans, attaching themselves to the 6 great schools, have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the academia.
Gotcha. Are you gonna give us more background about what they are? Because I have like only the vaguest idea so far from what we've played through about what each of them is and does. Clearly you and Kave are in different ones, and his is architecture-ish, maybe? Unclear a little bit on what your whole thing is.
Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages.
Okay, that tracks. Tell me more, please.
Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
It's a fair question. Presumably, since you got asked, maybe? That's the goal and what they're trying to do right now.
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
I mean, yeah, I feel like Nahida already counts as a huge connection, but you know. Sure.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
Huh. Alright.
Huh? But why? Ugh, can't you be a little more ambitious?
Honestly, that tracks with what we know of him. Seems way more interested in pursuing his academics rather than being bogged down trying to run the whole thing. Makes sense. Of course, that means that now there's the issue of who's going to fill that position. Hopefully someone not as problematic as the last one.
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
True, you did say that, I forgot.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office.
Yeah, okay.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
Sir! Really? Come on, man. Like, look, I get you have beef with Kave, but come on. Can't be the only reason, right? You've got to have, like, logic. I mean, Don't get me wrong. If you're being petty, like, I won't judge you that hard because clearly there's some beef there. But like, come on.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Based on that interaction, you're using the word friend, Paimon. That is not what I'd go with. There are a lot of other choices I'd consider before friend. Let's just put it that way.
Do we look like friends?
Yeah, exactly.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars. Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
No. No way.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Yeah, you have to come. Everybody has to come. That's why we're running around on an adventure.
Alright, I'll see you there.
He's gonna stay here? He is! That's exciting. We can walk around him. Haven't been able to. Hello, sir. You are not wearing very many clothes, are you? I mean, like, you are, but you're also not. The, chest window is definitely a choice. Okay, moving on.
Off we go.
Alright. That's far enough away. Interesting that we could stand on that. That's a new one. Alright. See around here. We'll get lost.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could
Oh! Hey!
Is that Paimon I hear?
Sure is. Hello!
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dinnersad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Aw, I'm glad.
I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
Yeah, it's great news. And I'm glad that you haven't been killed off by developers.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
Fair enough. Plus, I'm sure there's plenty to do out in the desert now, considering all the changes that have happened there.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever! Are you getting bored already?
Honestly, she strikes me as the kind of person that it doesn't matter about boredom, she just wants to keep testing herself. I like that. That's fair.
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea.
Uh-huh, what idea, exactly? What are you gonna go and do, Dea? What is it?
I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean
Good,
I'll
they
hate
actually
them?
got theirs.
I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
Oh, not the friend we thought then.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the academia?
Oh. Really? Huh. Okay. I mean, especially if you're doing work in the desert, honestly, I could see her doing that. I don't think desk work certainly would be her thing, but desert work or honestly in the forest, maybe.
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Hyman can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
No. Like a research type, someone to protect researchers? I don't know if that's... I'm sure there's a specific term for that. It is kind of bodyguard work, but like more interesting, explorative bodyguard work potentially. That I could see her doing, but desk job or just research consultant? No way.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
I honestly can't even picture it. It would be so ridiculous. Like, in the nicest way possible. She could not pull that off.
Ugh, forget about it.
Yeah, sounds
I wouldn't
about
last
right.
10 seconds in there.
Mm-hmm.
Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the academia.
Yeah, that would track.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose.
Fair enough.
In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
Fair enough.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too.
Good. I'm glad that at least worked out for you.
But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
I suppose so. Although I suspect you'll still find plenty of work out in the desert.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
Oh good, you can attend the feast at least.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
Yes, but apparently whoever she hired to deliver said letters has done a trash job about it.
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
Alright, fair enough. I guess that is an explanation.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it does sound like that, doesn't it? That's okay, though.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
Well, we can also just tell you what it says.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
That's fine. We have nothing better to do. We're wasting 2 days.
It must be something important for Nilou to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
Since it's being organized by Nilou, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Yeah, but you just said
Oh.
normally, which tells me you do know.
But last time we met, he
Aha.
mentioned that he had something to do in Aru Village. You can try your luck there.
Delightful.
As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him.
Nice. Thanks for the info. Glad you know something, because otherwise, I don't think we'd have a lot of luck.
Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
All right, on to our next stop.
Yeah, time to go hunt down Sino and hopefully, more or less essentially, force him to attend. And definitely not mention that we're celebrating him at all, because I don't think for some reason that would go over well. Doesn't give me good vibes. Feels like a bad idea to tell him that. Alright, which way is better? Which way's faster? Hey! It's Isak with his grandpa, who has a name. That's exciting. Can we talk to him? Does he make sense? Oh, he does! Look at that! Bye! That's good news. I'm glad things are better for them, too. Hey, there he is. Hello, sir. Oh, can we actually approach you?
It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village.
Cutscene.
Ah, there's Sino.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tanari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
Well, still.
But
Much
why
appreciated.
are you just standing here like a dead tree?
Paimon! Don't need to call him out like that. If the man wants to stand there and stare off into nothingness, let him do it. He can do what he wants.
I'm meeting some people.
Ah. This is interesting.
Oh,
Interesting.
you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them.
No, we're here to see you.
But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King
Yes,
Deshret's
perfect.
blessing,
Delightful.
my
What
friend
good luck.
suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
No. Exactly the opposite, thank you.
Raman! And, huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
That's good.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. I was a little worried we, kind of broke you and then just, like, left you. Felt a little bad about it, to be honest.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
Hey.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar.
Hello.
Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
Oh, interesting. Alright. What are you gonna do then?
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please, where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Okay. I mean, true. Good to know.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I'm a little bit on the same page as you, that, something a little bit more might have been warranted. Just maybe. I guess we'll see. If they stir up trouble again, then presumably it'll get taken care of now that Nahida is actually able to do things.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
That's good. I'm glad you're at least able to, and at least two pretty powerful people are willing to assist with it, which is good. Because, yeah, it is unfortunate if the scholars inside the wall are keeping all that knowledge to themselves and you guys can't access anything. Seems a bit unfair, which naturally the whole setup here is a bit unfair. But seems like at least they're working on it, which is more than the previous scholars have done, so that's good.
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu.
Yeah, we have happy news for once in our lives. Feels like it's very rare that we actually come bearing happy news.
Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
Aw, come on, Paimon, you weren't supposed to steal that one. Look at him, he looks all upset now, or at least he sounds all upset now. Don't worry about it, Sino, it's all fine.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, clearly you didn't get the message. Goodness, whoever this courier is, they are doing a terrible job at reaching the people they're supposed to reach.
Tighnari was right. He really didn't know.
No.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
At least we'll have some help, hopefully, persuading him. Maybe. Oh, he sounds so delighted. What a lovely little growl there. That's great.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Haha, yes! Sorry you're not happy about your own feast, though.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
Aw, great sadness.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky.
Aw.
You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday, I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
That's not so bad. Certainly could be worse. So, 1900 to 2400, 2 days later. Goodness, that's a long time. Alright. Well, we'll wait for that time to pass. That's not the end of the world. Oh? Is that here? Maybe? Okay, see, so I don't know what the difference is and why sometimes we, like, pop up while we're waiting and get that above view versus sometimes we're, like, stuck on the ground. I have to imagine it has something to do with, like, proximity to buildings. Maybe? It's gotta have, like, there's gotta be a reason. There's clearly a reason. But it's so weird that it happens sometimes, but not all the time. Like, what is it in the code that makes that happen?
Today's the big day!
There we
Let's
go.
go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the
Perfect timing. Yeah. What even is the best spot? Probably here? I guess? Maybe? Hello? Did I not hit go? Oh. Okay, minor delay happening. I guess. That's weird, we're in the green. Well, who knows, maybe it was just loading. Okay, honestly, I think I'm just gonna jump off of here and go straight down, because it's like right below us. Don't fall, please. Thank you. Okay. So here should be where we want to go.
Need a surfboard?
Definitely getting the hang a little bit more of where things are, which is good. Not perfect, but a little bit better at least. Hey, there's everybody. Look at that.
Everybody's already here! Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
We sure are.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
Yeah, we can't possibly be late. We're the ones who told you all when to be here.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
I'll hate them. Come on, man. That's just rude. Like, we know you don't want to do it, but come on.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Good. Thank you,
Oh, really?
Dia. Much appreciated.
Well, even better.
Sir, you don't get to push responsibility on us for that. I know you don't want to do it, but come on.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Hey, compliments from Sino. That's gotta be rare and impressive.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
Yeah. Oh. Oh man. We don't even get like a oh, there's a cutscene.
It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
Okay. It's gonna be like, we don't even get to see any of this? Alright, this is better. I was gonna be disappointed.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru, and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Aw.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
You could get used to this. You know, you don't have to leave. I get it though. Fair enough, you want to go and do your own thing.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, they're sweet.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable!
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
Because we didn't. We really did get lucky. There was a lot of random things that all had to fall into place for the absolute randomness of that plan to work.
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully.
See, what's funny to me is that he does not strike me as the type of person to really agree with luck as a concept. Like, clearly he does. And, I mean, I would agree with that assessment that it took a lot of luck, but I don't know. It's an interesting choice.
Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, honestly better than could be anticipated.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show.
Some of us quite literally, if we include you in that assessment.
Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, very much so.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned. Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
Oh, this is the memory switch up at work, isn't it? It's gotta be. That makes sense. I'm like, what? That one threw me for a loop for a minute, but that makes sense. Yeah, we erased, Greater Lord Rukadavada, didn't we? So that makes sense. It's unfortunate, but it does make sense.
No, everything you said is correct.
Uh-huh. Okay, well it got all of you, which is good, as anticipated.
That's good.
Something wrong?
No. Don't worry about it. It's all fine.
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return? If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
I mean, okay. I've heard part of that phrase, but that's an interesting ending. It's very Dia, though, so I'm not that surprised.
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
Oh yeah, no. Definitely does. I very much agree with that assessment. But you know what? If she wants to let him off, that is her prerogative. And I'm certain we'll take care of it with extreme prejudice should they act up again.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way.
Good. She does at least deserve that much. She hasn't gotten a lot of respect at all, from my understanding of things, so.
While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
That does seem to be the case. I'd take the compliment and not get too, uppity about it, bro.
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
High praise. Like, good try on the backpedaling, but, I don't buy that one.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
No, because he's competent.
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
Bro just wants to do his research and do his job and then go home. Which, like, fair enough, but also wild the amount of steps he took to be able to do that.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
Kinda sounds like it, yeah. I mean, I tell you what, that is some wild commitment to your job. That is... It's a little insane.
It's reason enough.
You know what, sir? You do you, okay? I'm glad you're happy.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
Precisely. Thank you, Dunursad. What a nice way of phrasing it.
You flatter me.
Like, it wasn't necessarily against you, but I don't know that I would call that a compliment.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
I mean, it could be about being happy. That is an option.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
Aw. I don't think he's gonna try, unfortunately. Maybe. We'll see.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
It's a little grumpy. Fair enough. I'm honestly a little bit surprised he came. Oh, he can talk to people. That's exciting.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
Yeah, it's all great.
That's good.
Aw.
It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale.
Yeah, it is a little bit impressive, honestly.
Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances.
Good.
I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
Probably because you're finally actually getting some recognition from someone. Which is good. Good for you, I'm glad. Art is very much just as important as academic knowledge, so... I'm glad, because clearly it's been neglected in this city. With apparently the sole exception of architecture. As evidenced by Kave's presence. Alright. I'll hate them.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good. No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house.
Sir, did you steal Kave's keys? He has to do that often, right? Like that's Kave's animation. That's his animation, is that he's lost his keys. He can't find them. No way. That's actually a hilarious little parallel. That's amazing. Like, that's such a little detail, but the fact that they included that is great. Why are you stealing Kave's keys? Are you doing this on purpose? I want to know, because it seems like the kind of petty thing that you would do. You have petty vibes. You do. I don't know if it's true. Maybe it really is an accident. But I'm a little suspicious that you might just be doing it on purpose to ignore him. Seem like that kind of person.
Oh well.
Uh-huh, yeah, you sound so regretful. It's like definitely low-key on purpose. Just thieving Kave's keys. How rude of you. Hi, Dia.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Seriously? That's so funny, because I have Kaveh, and his is him missing his keys. So it's gotta happen all the time then, if that's like actually the idol they went with for them. That's great.
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious. Yeah, I don't often come to such places. But it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
Yeah, that's alright. Honestly, I'm glad you're having fun. I was a little bit worried he might not, considering the reaction to the invitation. It was a very grumpy sounding,
There's always next time. We're friends after all.
Yes!
This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Hey, I'm glad. Glad you're happy.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
It's nap time, clearly.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy. Of course, just wait here for Paimon.
Oh? Huh. Someone trying to talk to us, maybe? I'd buy that. Oh, things have gone weird. This feels like Nahida's thing. Maybe it is Nahida.
It's me.
Yes, called it. Okay. Hi.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Uh-huh. I mean, I never thought I'd be compared to a fence, but I'm glad, I guess. That's cool.
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in.
Well, I'm glad.
Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Okay, that's pretty simple as far as asks for us. We can absolutely do that.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
I mean, we sure can, but you know you're allowed outside now, right? Like that's the thing. You can leave if you want to.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
I mean, maybe, but they'll never get used to you if you don't come outside.
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
I think you'll be okay. Plus, you're very tiny and adorable, so if anything, that'll help you.
Let me think about it. Okay. Yes, I have.
Are you coming? Oh. Oh?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Okay, I guess. Sure, that's fine. You could just come as yourself, though, you know. Oh boy. Well,
Everyone!
This'll be interesting, at least.
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
It's me.
Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a
It's all good.
conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
I mean, I guess you could put it that way, but no, not intentionally. She just kind of hijacked us. It's fine, though.
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me.
Aw, she's so sweet.
Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Good. Hey, she actually showed up. That's good. I'm glad she did. Needs to be a little more confident, that one. Although I understand why she isn't. Because everything they did to her.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I don't like that phrasing. I really don't. Every time she asks me that, it's like a little bit of concern now.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food.
Okay, there we go.
You've become a glutton.
Rude.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
Oh, yeah, if you say so. I won't disagree. You do seem to have a minor obsession.
All right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Yeah, probably.
She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Oh, not gonna climb a door. We're just gonna look around. Random little area, looks like. Alright, cool. Where are we going? That way. See, my sense of direction isn't quite as terrible as it could be.
Let's ride!
There we go. See if we can go find her.
Off we go. Off we go.
This is probably one where I should have teleported, because clearly there's a lot of
Faster.
just up we need to go, but it only said 100 and something meters, so I figured
Need a
it wouldn't be that
surfboard?
far. But it is clearly that far.
Carving waves.
Well, I think we're committed by now, so unfortunately, we're just gonna take the stairs. That's the problem with Sumeru is it's compact, but it's tall. Okay. Let's see. Hey, she's actually in here now and not in prison. That's nice. Oh, look at her.
Nahida!
She really is so tiny.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know?
Oh, we can ask all kinds of questions.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to.
Right, because you lost the Gnosis. That makes sense. Well, I say lost. You traded the Gnosis. Another Zhongli situation, naturally.
I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently.
Honestly, that's probably for the best, considering how it was making everybody be robot people.
But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down.
Good.
The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever.
Very true. And that would be good. It'd be nice to have them actually do their jobs instead of randomly go out and cause trouble.
The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
Good. I'm glad. That bodes well. Okay.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep? You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation.
I mean, true. Yeah. Which, that tracks. Unfortunate, but it does track.
However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor.
Well, that's good at least. Something.
I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I used this point as leverage against the doctor.
Okay. Weird, but okay. Right, because you threatened to kill it, right? To break it? Guess that makes sense. Yeah, considering they're gathering all the Gnosis, which they handed out, it makes sense they wouldn't want them to wake up before they're ready for whatever it is they're going for. Which, if I had to guess, is essentially a takeover?
I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not surprised he fell for it, to be honest. Although it is interesting.
I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place.
That tracks.
And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis?
Yeah.
The exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom.
Okay.
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
Okay. Sure.
I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features.
Okay. Is he good, though? I mean, he did smack his head really hard when he fell.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
That's good.
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, tell me about Fontaine.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice?
Justice. Okay, interesting. Good to know.
As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Huh. Definitely different from anything we've seen so far. Cool, though.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials.
Okay, Focalor. Interesting. That is not how I would guess that's pronounced, so I will keep that in mind.
However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere.
Okay. I mean, like, fair enough, I guess.
As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict.
It's probably for the best. Assuming she's not gone crazy. In the nicest way possible. Because, you know, we've seen enough of that in Azuma.
Anyway, let's just say she's got, A very unique personality.
What does that mean, Nahida? Your judgment of people is, still interesting. Like, you've already stated to me you don't understand them. So what does that mean coming from you? Please explain further. I have concerns. Wow, we're getting nothing more. That's helpful. Thank you.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Well, not that I've been allowed to ask.
You mean about your brother?
Do you know anything? Actually? Are we gonna get some answers? Maybe?
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
Yeah, isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
Right. At least unless someone's seen him around now, which I guess is possible. He clearly is around, doing suspicious things, but he's around.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
But it does have information on him, which is interesting. I mean, we knew he woke up first, clearly. So it's gotta have something to do with Conria, probably.
However...
Yes?
There must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
Wow, how long was he awake then? Goodness.
What? There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
What? What does that mean? Yeah, something's gone weird here.
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
I mean, that tracks. Sounds about like the time when we woke up, theoretically. Very weird, though. Either that or that's when he started spending time in the Abyss. Well, not the Abyss, but like in the... I don't even know. What do we call that weird spot? All the places he's been hanging out, at least.
What do you mean, Fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate.
Right, okay. So either this is a random sketchy goddess lady, or has something to do with Conria itself.
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
No, that's weird and doesn't really add up. Unless we count the time that he may or may not have spent after we got here and between then and when we woke up, but still, very odd.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
True. Very true.
A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
4th? Now that's really interesting lore. Who else was here? And where did they come from?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it makes sense that there might be others, but the fact that we specifically have a count going.
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that would track. Weird, but it tracks.
As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Huh. Yeah, I'm curious about them. Where did they come from? And what did they do when they got here? Because there's clearly a lot of lore hiding around here.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
Yeah, it's nice to actually, like, kind of learn something, though. Feels like we've been just running around chasing stuff. Makes sense that the City of Wisdom would have it, and the goddess as well. But it's nice to actually learn something kind of concrete, even if all it does is raise more questions.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions.
This is true.
I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
Honestly, though, you've done more than anybody else, so...
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them. And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Okay.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Okay. That's sweet, I guess. A little creepy, but sweet. There we go. End of the Sumeru arc. Ooh, we got a thing. That's exciting. What are you? Chunk of a tree. Cool. Gotta love a good old-fashioned chunk of a tree. It's a very shiny branch. Interesting. Alright. So, with that, I do believe it's a good idea to go wander around Natlan a little bit. And I have been around, as you can see, I've got my girl upgraded a little bit to level 70, not all the way, obviously. But it does mean I've been wandering around Natlan a little bit, so I can actually give a relatively decent impression of the area so far. Even if I've been trying to, like, avoid any populated areas for the most part for cutscenes purposes and such. So, as far as my initial thoughts, I mean, it is a very gorgeous design. Like, so far, out of the ones I've been through, my favorite has been, it was like, it goes Inazuma, Sumeru, and then, as far as the last two, between, like, Mondstadt and Liyue, I don't know. I think I would put Liyue just a little bit above. But if we're throwing in Natlan into that mix, that order kind of shifts a little bit, because this is definitely, I don't know that it's my favorite. I don't know that it beats out Inazuma in my mind. I don't think it does. But it's like a very, very, very close second. because just the general style of it is gorgeous. And the fact that there's all the graffiti on the walls, like it looks so pretty and it's cool. It's just cool looking, which is, like, it's not rare because we have a lot of cool looking stuff around here. But it's just very unique. And not really something that, and like it's very, very different from any of the other areas, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. Like there's similarities between what's happening in Liyue and in Inazuma. Like the architecture is similar-ish. Not the same for sure, different color, different style to a certain extent. But like they're similar even if like the style has little tweaks. But this is very, very different from everything else we've seen. And I do love it. Like, it's just every little thing has got so much intention put into it. And the color palette is gorgeous. Like, I'm a big fan of this blue color that they've put. This almost like turquoisey blue. It's actually my favorite color. The fact that they paired it with pink is just very good design and good color choices. Ooh, that looks like fun. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that. Oh, we did! Nice. Plus the, oh. Hello, sir. Mind me. I'm just gonna run around here. I need to be not you. I just wanted to see what we'd get from that. I haven't figured out what the symbols mean just yet. Since I am more or less just operating without tutorials here. Anyway, I should, with any luck, see some. Oh. Bro's got some skills. Yeah, like Paimon said, it's definitely very different. Well said, Radiant Lady, and your wow warbling floating doll. Yeah, I mean, sure. Alright. Okay. We're gonna get to do some graffiti. That would be exciting. Or at least capture some for sure. Yeah, I suppose. Avant-garde. That should be fun. It definitely does seem to be, yeah. It's all very lively. Everywhere else we've been, with perhaps the exception of Mondstadt a little bit, has been like very sedate, reserved, and rules-oriented. Especially Sumeru, and to a certain extent Inazuma, mostly because of threats. If we negate kind of our active rebels, and even they were like very reserved a little bit. Makes sense considering the regional basis, but here everything is definitely a lot more lively and fun. Okay, so Graffiti Alliance. That's fun. Okay. Really? That's cool. No, that makes sense. Sure. Yeah. I mean, different arts definitely have their own qualities and own strengths, so sure. Okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if we're capable. Really? Aw. What sketches? Okay, now that seems more likely. We're very good at promoting. I don't know about drawing. AKA sketches. That does not seem like a strength we currently possess, but I suppose we'll have to see. Okay. 10 people? I mean, still, honestly, that's not that bad considering the amount of citizens and that everybody's got their own stuff going on. I mean, it'll probably be fine. We've gotten into weirder things. At the very least, it's not, anything too insane. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we need inspiration. Makes sense. Okay, so lots of nature colors, which kind of makes sense, but honestly from what I've seen you've mostly been going with blue, which I guess sky color maybe, but the pink feels a little odd with that assessment of things. Okay. She'll go on an adventure. I love a good adventure. Oh. Huh. Hey. Well, interesting. Okay. Hello. Oh, why is it wobbly? Okay. I see. Take a photograph. Okay. Do a fight. It looks like. Do a different fight. Take a photo. Okay, so there's all different kinds of things we can do here. That's kind of fun. Okay. We already did this one. That's easy. These are probably statues, huh? Okay. Take a photo of a long-necked rhino. Attack something. Oh! Yeah, I have already done that. Okay. All kinds of things. Apparently I've been doing things unintentionally. Alright, let's go find this little baby. Let's go find a little baby guy. They should be. The creatures here also. I haven't even gotten started on those. They're adorable. And I hate so much that there's a level up material that you have to kill them for. That upsets me so much. Like, that is, I think, the worst decision ever. Because, like, why? Why would you make me do that? It's just rude. You can't make something that adorable and then make me have to stab it. It's the same exact thing as with the stupid, the aberrations. The ones that live in the water in Fontaine that Fiorina and also Navia need to level up. Like the whales. And those cute creatures. Like, no! Just no! No, no, no. Horrible. Horrible thing. Oh. Okay. Okay, yep. Let's take a picture. Gotcha. We should definitely equip that camera. That's essentially what that told me. It's a little baby. Okay. Then we need to do... Aw, he's resting. He's taking a nap. It's very cute. Okay. That wasn't very hard. Alright, what do you want? No. Acceptable. Alright. That's that. Is it under the event page, maybe? Yeah, okay. Should be all kinds of things. They really are very cute. It's unfair how adorable these little tiny creatures are. Okay. This is where things could get interesting. Right? Because, like, where are we going? It's not clear. Because I fought this thing, like, a fair bit, so why?
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
Very odd. Alright, let's try that again. So, it's combat, but phase 1 of the challenge. What does that mean? Head to multiple arenas and defeat. Okay, so wind currents will be pretty helpful. But where am I going? Take me there, please and thank you. Ah, here! Okay, I got confused. Let's just cancel that navigation. We don't need to go there. Don't mind me. It's late, okay? I've had a long day. Alright. Multiple arenas and defeat all opponents there. Yep. Okay. I got it. That's a question mark. Alright. Hey! This should actually be not terrible. Plus the fact that we are actually on quick time. Extra energy we get, at least the first time around. Let's see.
Check this out! That's the luck! Not my lucky day. Watch out! Attack!
That really arena deactive here.
May I present?
Sam has won with wind and cloud!
Let's ride!
Damage here? Yeah, there we go. Like I said, still not quite used to fighting with this crew, but certainly better. Oh, hello.
Out of the way!
Hello,
Blown away!
Go away, thank you. A little too early there. There we go.
Let's shred! Watch out! Ow!
Come on!
I'm fine!
Show me your courage!
Watch out! A proper send-off! From the skip, the show begins!
Stick around!
Into the wind! Yes, fallen leaves!
Having actual crowd control on my team, I honestly don't know how I got away without it. It's so nice. And Mualani underneath it is helpful for Navia, but like, does need it. Otherwise, you're kind of essentially just hurting her abilities and potential capabilities.
Off we go.
Which makes sense why she is tied to this group. Let's see. If I press you, can you regen my stuff? Yeah, maybe. Perfect. I'll take in full energy.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
The range knows me.
Carving wave.
Yeah, she looks decent. Especially considering that she's not fully leveled or anything yet. Like, she's just doing her best.
Come on! Show me you did that!
Amazing. Amazing. Watch the surfboard.
Hey! Stop that, thank you. Definitely a good way to get more on these materials. I wish I'd done this a little earlier now.
Hey there!
But I didn't, so should have been possible.
May I present?
I found with her in particular, circling is kind of the best method. Like, you can go back and forth using keyboard stuff, but it really is better.
Wind strider.
Let's ride! Amazing! Watch out! Coming at ya!
Crack your mouth.
Coming at ya! Watch out! How brilliant! Hiya!
Definitely not as elusive as a team as I'm used to. You're okay.
Let's ride!
Yours is fine.
Amazing! Hey!
That was rude. Sure. Unacceptable.
Carving waves!
Yeah, this team does not need really long characters I'm running with, and also this
Hey
video
there!
has been
Watch out!
unfortunate.
Hiya!
Specifically, like,
Wind
we're not
strike.
dying and we're not in danger here. We're just not having a great time.
Surf's up!
Problem.
Watch out!
Not
Watch out!
playing through our elemental weaknesses.
Haha!
It's gonna take it a little slow. So yeah, definitely need a different healer for one, and also Navia is not our best third. Well, fourth in this case, but for this team, probably it should be a support character for sure. Potentially someone who can provide a little bit of extra damage or crit rate, something like that. Where are we going? Here? Weird. Oh,
One with nature.
that's not very nice.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya! Attack! That's the...
So
Check this out!
aggressive.
Best of luck!
A little hard to see, to be honest.
Carving wave! Amazing!
Stay focused. Clouds high. The birds call.
Let's ride!
Okay, this will work slower, but still fine, actually.
Hey there!
A little more needs to
Parting way! What's the surf?
This is one with wind and cloud.
Let's ride!
That damage boost is
What's the surfboard?
so I think there's potential here. It just needs some more love to make it really cohesive and actually, you know, a competent crew. Because we didn't really, other than the Geo enemy, I wouldn't say we struggled. We weren't doing maximum damage. We weren't as fast as I think my other team comp would be if using Furina as actually as intended with Noelle as our on-field and switching over to Navia. I think that would be faster. I think it would be a little bit more clean. But considering we've only essentially been using 2 characters with Navia as sub DPS on occasion, it hasn't been that terrible. Especially considering half the characters here are under-leveled a little bit. Anyway, let's go take a photo. Oh, we get to run. Alright, let's go. Oh, and there's maybe another one here too. Perfect. That should be fun. Collect as many challenge points and orbs of inspiration as possible within a time limit to get better rewards. Okay, cool. You have indwelt Tapetlosaurus? That's a word. You can drill into the ground and move in all directions. Okay, cool. You can climb solid phlogiston. Okay. Yep, I've seen that. He goes zoop zoop. Collect orbs. Will subtract. Okay, so don't do that. Clearly. Bad idea. No purples. Okay, interesting. Well, we are going to not do that right now.
Off we go!
Instead, go this way and actually unlock that teleport waypoint like we're supposed to. I was definitely standing right by that waypoint earlier. Ooh, geo chest. Oh, is that city reputation? You can do reputation here too, huh? That's interesting. I'm guessing they won't talk to me, but it's cool that they'll at least that be active. Alright, so here-ish is our goal. Get that, get this. Hello. I see, do we have to actually take the picture? Ourselves? Sir? Okay. What specifically am I meant to be taking a photo of? Did I do it? Oh. Oh, it's a weapon. Interesting. A catalyst weapon with HP percent. Okay, so this is like another option for someone specifically like, well, like Mualani in comparison to the other freebie attack option. So deal AoE damage equal to 40% of max HP at the target location. Okay. That's really interesting. Definitely an option. The 15 seconds thing is kind of rough though. So I've got her in. Woo! Currently is the other weapon, the craftable weapon, actually. So just basic increase. So you're getting less of an increase, but it's more consistent with her. You have to be constantly using the burst. You can't hang out in it like you have a tendency to do when you're in Natlan. So this is actually a better artifact for, well, a better weapon for outside of Natlan, to be honest, when you're actually using her 6-second skill rotation. Or you just have to consistently rotate her in and out, which you can do inside anyways. And then just run her for 10 seconds, switch her out with somebody, wait the 6 for recharge, and then go back to her for 10 seconds. So that just increases normal attack damage, which her upgraded attack with the 3 Sharky Bites counts as a normal attack. So that's why this one's good for her. The other one is gonna help you out, again, just on your first attack, whereas this one will help you out on every attack. So it depends how many attacks you can get off within 10 seconds, which if you're in Natlan is probably more. If you're outside and you're only getting, realistically, 2 or 3 on C0, the other one might be a better option. But it does depend on the situation a little bit. Anyway, let's go see what else we're meant to be doing here. What am I actually taking? Oh, it's the viewpoint. Okay, I see. I'm glad that timed out. That was a little weird. Let's see, now where are we going? Over here, out in the middle of nowhere. Take a picture. The silly guy. They're so tall! Oh, no way, look at them! They're like... well, they look like dinosaurs, to be honest. Like if you, like, mixed a dinosaur and a giraffe. I like them! I have not seen them before. They're so funny! Oh, oh, no. No thank you. Goodbye. Sir! Please stop attacking me. I just want to take a photo.
Carving waves!
Fine. It's gonna be like that. You know, you don't have to be, right? That could be not a thing we're doing.
Let's ride!
I will say that's something you have to work on. I did not pick up the time in there with Milani and Kazuha, is you have to get the timing right. You really want, ideally, another character in that rotation in the middle there. Because you need time. Like, you need to sub off. Oh, ma'am.
That's the way.
Really? You need to get off of Milani, go to someone other than Kazuha. So let her have time to regen her skill a little bit. Then you go to Kazuha and then directly back to Mualani to take full advantage of that couple seconds of time you have with the damage boost. Oh. Goodness. Alright. Hello, sir. May I take a picture of you? Don't mind me. No, no. Hey. Go away, please. I don't want to hurt you. Okay. I'm sure. Yeah, they sure are. They're very cute. So cool. Okay. Oh, he's doing a big stretch. I didn't even notice I was taking the photo. Look at him. They're so silly looking. The proportions are so funny. I love them. They're adorable. Okay, and then there's this one right here. Can I take a better picture of him? Ah, yes, right there. Maybe. Perfect. This is basically just a glorified safari that we're doing here, which is kind of fun, honestly. It's a great way to see it. Oh. Shiny. Alright, time for the middle one. Which, scares me a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm sure it'll be fine. I probably should put my... Oh no, it's this thing. Okay, I take it back. I'm not as nervous anymore, because I thought that was gonna be a fight. And when it's like a set fight, like in the summer event, for example, that one was like a set fight and you get items based on your like abilities, and then at that point it was an actual problem to complete and get all the stuff. Because as a newer player with a not so built team. Okay. Oh, you could bring Cappuccina. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So we might have to switch creatures. That's good to know. Okay. We want orange things, purple things are bad. Is it? Fallen. Help. Fallen, I can't get up. That was not good timing. Sir! This is like not great. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's okay. But it's not great. The end. Okay. Okay. Alright. This isn't gonna be that bad. That's good. Okay. So that was definitely doable. Which pleases me because I was worried when I didn't quite get it the first time. But that's not so bad. That's doable. We just gotta be careful of the jump ability and that we're actually triggering on the right thing. Because while it's really, really nice that he can like trigger his little tongue latch thing on rocks randomly for overworld navigation, I'm sure, it's not so helpful in the challenges. Okay, so now we're going here. Best place to get there, probably right here, I would think. Oh. Hello, sir! Okay, so we can probably just go. Actually, I might just keep marking these because at some point I'm gonna have to run back around and grab them all. But unless they're pretty simple to get to, we won't do it today. Like that one. That one's pretty darn easy to get to. Which is nice because I think you have to collect like a lot of them. Hello! Is that Kachina? It is Kachina! She's so tiny. She's so little. Why is she so little? How old is this literal child? Oh. What is that? Oh! There were things in there!
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Oh. I'm so... That's a bird?! Sir, come back! Let me look at you! Oh! Getting distracted following the little hoppy hop guy. Hello? It's another one! Hi! Oh.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Whoa. What is that? Is that a boing sound? Oh. Hey! That is like so rude. I don't want to hurt you. Stop it. Go away. Don't make me do that. You're too cute. I will not do it. Ah. Does that help? That should do, and again we'll have to switch over. Sounds like fun. Okay, here we go. Hey! So like a little bit slower this time, which honestly is not that bad. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to keep making sure we hit these. Keep going. Okay, this way. Interesting. Okay, now switch. E. 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 Perfect. T. And the other guy. Go down. Again, or F to enter this random thing that helps send us up. Oh, orange things. Orange things are bad. No, orange things are good. The purple things are bad. We haven't found any purple things yet. To my knowledge, at least. Oh, gone very far. Okay. Hello? Okay. Weird. Okay. Goodness, I missed a lot of things. How'd I manage that? Weird. Either way, though, S should do it. For what we need. Ooh, very shiny there. Oh, no, we did that already. Thank you. Need to go there. I need to pick up the things so that we can say we're done. Aw, how cute! Little Kachina with her friend. Oh, now we get to do the color green. That's Kinich, right? I'm not saying that right, probably, but that's how you spell his name, at least. Okay, we already did this one, the statue. I did get all the statues because I was tired of running around in the dark. Okay, so here we've got a challenge. Fun. A photograph viewpoint. That's exciting. Plus a teleport waypoint nearby, which is also nice. It's a nice way to go find those.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
So we're going kind of this way? Maybe. May actually have to go down, but I'm gonna grab some rocks first since they're here. And we're here. And need a lot of them to get. I have 5 on Milani's weapon. Yeah, definitely down here, looks like. Right here. This is kind of fun. Huh. How pretty. See, they've gone a little bit different with the colors here. This is more natural. It's more the greens, and the blue's a little different. More like the water, but not quite. And it's orange instead of that pink, like that really bright pink. The pink's still here. I like that orange. It's a very pretty, like, kind of sunset orange. Yeah, it really is kind of just like a little tour, huh? Which I feel like is kind of fun. It's definitely a fun way to get around and navigate and see everything. That's mildly unfortunate. I would like to be not on the ground here. Looks like there's ways we can get out, but probably should just start from up here. Otherwise, I think it'll be a pain to get over there. This is much easier. What am I doing? Goodness. Gotta go fast. Oh, no. Not today, thank you. We are currently searching. Take some pictures. Is it those things? Is that what we're taking pictures of? Oh no. Oh. I don't want to be that thing. There. Take a picture of them. Aw, they're so cute. I wish I could get closer to them. What do you mean? Who else am I supposed to take a photo of? Me? As one? Is that the solution here? Because I'm pretty sure I can't take a photo while I'm here. Hello. Oh, there's one down there. I see. We'll just use that as an opportunity to sneak and then hope we don't get attacked. Perfect. Aw, he's so cute. Hi, buddy. He looks so happy. I love them. cute. Okay. Capybara? We can photograph a capybara? There's capybaras here? I love that. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that. I haven't seen one. But I know that they're very cute. In real life, at least. Or at least from what I've seen.
Need a surfboard?
Oh, hey. I see what that's for. Okay. Whoa. There's this whole kind of structure. I haven't been in this area much, as you can tell, by the lack of unlocked teleport waypoints. It's kind of cool looking. So all these like ruins and stuff. Oh, a treasure chest. Take a treasure chest. Hey! Rude! Why'd you do that for, Milani? Very rude. Alright. Come on. There we go. There's our stamina back. Kind of.
Oh no, I dropped it! Quick, pick it up! Hope I didn't just jinx us.
I haven't actually got treasure with her either. That's cute. Everything about her is just adorable. Like, they knew what they were doing when they created her. She's cute and sweet. Where are my capybaras? Where are they? Show me. Show me where they... Oh, they're in the water. Look at them. Oh, they're taking a nap. That one. He's doing a roly-poly. They're so fluffy. And they're swimming. I'm saving that. That's cute. Nice. I like that. They're so tiny. What are you? Oh, weapon section. I see. Okay. What else? We've got the battles. We've got the main run one. I think we'll go to the battles, but before that, I'm going to take a very, very, very brief pause. So I will be back in just a moment. Say about 3-4 minutes. Gotta go grab some more water. Alrighty, all set, let's get back to it. So we should, with any luck, be able to get through this one relatively easy. Let's see. Leaping Momentum. That's kind of an interesting name. Oh. That's an interesting one. Ignite a fruit and have the gluttonous Yumkasaur Mountain King swallow it. What does that even mean? Okay. It feels like light things on fire? Oh, he's over here. Hello, sir. Interesting. Okay. I'm certain that will make more sense eventually. And it sounds like we're going to need a pyro team. So, we'll start here and then go there, I think. It's definitely an interesting one. Like, little extra add-ons are kind of fun. It's not just like fight these guys and go there. There's like a little bit of an extra challenge that you can take on, which is nice. But even with that being the case, it's not one that's like impossible, you know?
Alright, let's get to the wind.
Here comes another one.
So fast.
Amazing! Antimatter wave!
May I
Never
Sir!
again.
Why are you dead?
Hey there!
Oh dear. Not good. Okay, I need you to not die, thank you.
Watch the surfboard! Watch out! Watch out!
Alright.
Attack! That's the way.
They're fighting these guys. I don't like it for one reason.
Amazing!
They're very aggressive.
I got this!
They make it hard. But like, with a fighting ads and lines and stuff, I don't mind it.
Coming at ya!
They're big enough that you can just kind of circle around them and it's not a problem. They're missing. Bring it back.
Oh, brilliant! Cha! Hiya! Coming at ya! That's fun! Watch out! Oh!
One with nature.
Let's ride! Amazing!
Like another Hydra user, or just someone other than your next Hydro, to help out with the timing and location.
Coming at ya!
And also, really ideally,
Wind strike.
Watch out! Hiya! Not fire! Well... Hiya! Watch out!
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Into the wind.
Let's ride!
Like I said, traveling solo is my favorite thing. Because, like, it's so much easier with it all together.
You asked for it.
Even not their benefit everybody
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
It's really hard to see everybody's outfits being active all at once. Oh no, not you again. Boo! Die!
Watch out!
The worst. Like you'd really not hear you.
Let's ride!
She does damage, so it's not, you know,
Watch out! Hey there! Hiya! Surf's up! Amazing!
Wind strike.
Carving waves!
So that's what I was saying. Very cool. You want that, like, little bit of delay in it. Otherwise you're kind of hurting yourself a little bit. Especially if you're so money, take advantage of it.
Proper send-up! From the Spina with love! Surf's up!
With current setup, she needs that upgrade damage from HP if you built her
Off we go!
maximum efficiency with her bite boost.
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Here comes another.
Surf's up! Amazing!
Let's round them up.
What's the surfboard?
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
That really is so nice.
Coming at ya!
Navia, final hit here. Okay, this I'm not even that mad about. At least we can hit it.
Hey there!
Does stuff, even if we don't work on efficiency or anything like that.
Amazing! Let's shred, Sharky! Oh, brilliant! Let my name echo in song! Woohoo! Surf's up! Ha! Coming at ya!
Navia helps with that.
Watch out! A proper send-down! From the Spina with love! Amazing!
Wind strike.
Surf's up! Amazing!
Clouds high. The birds come. So
Sir,
many
you have died.
regrets.
That's unfortunate. Why? Why would you do that to me? Unfortunate.
Catch an epic wave! Whoosh!
Like I said, instant healer. Very helpful.
Let's ride!
Now we're gonna need a
Surf's up!
perhaps the most.
Amazing!
We need to consume the elemental particle stuff, which will not help the case. Are those just always there? Huh. Kind of thought they were challenge special. But we're gonna go fight this frog-looking guy. I don't think he's a frog. I think he's a something else. But either way, we're gonna need some pyro, sounds like. So, for pyro application, we are probably honestly gonna want to do the team I used to run, I would think. We'll have to try it. This might take a couple goes of it, unfortunately. Which, if it does, it does. I think this is at least a helpful level up material for somebody, so. There's that. Probably, at least. But pyro applications, best bet that I own would be, we'll do you.
Oh, how exciting!
And third slot, we are gonna have to lose Mualani temporarily.
Got it. I'll start my warm-up routine.
I would be a little nervous going into an unknown fight with him on the team and also just her. Although maybe we try it. Might not be the end of the world to try it. What's the worst thing?
Whoa, what a lineup! We'll be unstoppable!
Is there time to sneak in some dim sum first?
There is not. Thank you for asking. Alright, do you have artifacts? No. Here you go. You should have some. Oh, instructor. That's an interesting choice. And these are also, like, the worst instructor artifacts. Mostly because I don't have any. But you should probably have those enhanced a little bit. There. That'll do. Worst case, eventually I'll just repurpose them, but at the very least we'll survive this fight, which is the important thing. Okay. Good enough. Let's try it. I'm curious as to how this goes, to be honest. Just need to light things on fire before this guy eats them. Apparently. Should be interesting. Hello, sir. What are you? You're so big and fluffy and fat. Hello. Oh. Hi, what are you gonna do?
Many happy returns!
Aha! No, that's such a cool mechanic! That like stuns him! Hi! Come on, I am attempting to change characters, thank you.
Oh, chill out! Carving waves!
Fell over! So there's like stun mechanics. Yep, spit him out, bud. Hey, you didn't spit any out. That was also rude. Unacceptable. I will have none of that, thank you, sir.
Up to it, Manzai!
Yeah, again, not only cohesive team, we're doing surprisingly well right here. Oh, it's coming. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. This isn't good.
I gotta run.
Goodness! Like, I know he's not the most well-built character, but that was aggressive.
As a dutiful maid would.
Okay, I see why we want to light those on fire before he gets a chance to get off his attack. That is very
Let's ride.
rude.
Amazing.
Poor. I'm not. Oh no. Remembering this sequence of character growth. Honestly, that's kind of a fun fight. Definitely one of the more interesting little mechanics I've seen from the world bosses. Because I've been fighting the one for Mualani. The only interesting thing he does is he floats up in the air. Sometimes. And then I'm just sad because I don't have a bow user and I have to wait in the arena to hit him enough times. Then he falls down to the ground. And it all works out. Alright, cool. That's a fun new feature. I'm a fan of that. Anyway. What else we got? Oh, another gift. What is that? Oh, it's a refinement material for the thing. Cool. A bunch of stuff for Mualani leveling. Also helpful. Should be all of those taken care of, which is perfect. Nice. Then we get to do the main one, which is one of the running challenges, which is fun. I'm a fan of these in particular. Because, like, they're not too hard, but they're kind of different, which is nice. Plus, they're a good tutorial of, like, the character mechanics. And actually getting to know what they do and how. Because I feel like before doing this event, I didn't really get one. It's just kind of a, you can transform into things. Good luck! So this is a little bit more of a proper tutorial, shall we say. Oh, yes, I know how that works. Get the purple ones, or get the orange ones, don't get the purple ones. Goodbye. Can we be done now? I'm trying. Stop pointing me at that plate. Okay. Alright, so we will get to be the other guy. We'll just start later. Okay, nice. Okay, and then we're avoiding those things. Oh. Am I meant to be not this guy? There's another guy down here, isn't there? Yeah, okay. Like, I need to be not this way. Oh no, we weren't supposed to touch those. Forgot. Purple's back. Gotta remember that. Okay, so that's not terrible. I'm assuming we're gonna eventually... There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to do more timing stuff, which it looks like the answer is yes. That's good, I was curious. Ew. get the timing perfect on those ones where they turn to the other kind. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Hey, I got all of them. Excellent. Stage 2, which I'm guessing will have a little bit more of the blue, like the purple-orange interaction. But we'll have to see. I will say this one challenge is, like, it takes time, but we do get a lot of primogems from it, which is nice. Because it actually, not only is it a nice way to kind of experience the whole area, but it's also going to help me in pulling for the characters that I would like. Oh, fire! You know what? I have a fire character active, so we're just gonna hit those real quick. Usually there's 4. Hello?
Good things come to those who wait.
Nice. Okay, so the actual challenge is, it looks like over there. No.
Ah! The show begins!
He's very liable to accidentally die. Unfortunately. Which is part of why he's no longer on my standard team. Aw, come on, man. Why would you do that to me? So bad. Don't know. Okay, we did. I know I missed a bunch, but I'm glad they're a little forgiving on these ones, especially with the timing stuff. That's nice. The cute little green guy. Aww. Hello? Oh. Interesting. Okay. We gotta go over here. Oh! I see. Oh, this is actually Mualani's. Gotcha. Okay, so we're looking for a viewpoint here. Exciting. Love a good viewpoint. Well, unfortunately, I don't really have anything near here.
Boom, boom, said I.
So we're gonna have to go on an adventure. I say unfortunately. It's not unfortunate. It'll be a fun time. Go for a little wander throughout the area. And Mualani should help make it pretty quick work. I think who I really actually need to build up here is, to pair well with Milani. She gets extra damage boosting pixel points. So I don't think Kinich will work very well with her, but could get Kachina. That might work. It's certainly an option. Again, something to continue exploring. Ooh, shiny. Go nab that, and then we'll go continue onwards. That's another easy one. What the heck? Hello? That's weird, right? Oh. Oh, we've got a delay going. Goodness, my internet connection tonight is meh at best, apparently. We have been having mild service outages, so if I do vanish, you know where I've gone. The land of people with no internet. Looks like we're back though, so that's good. Very in and out, which has been a bit odd. So that was that one. I guess while we're literally right here, let's do this. Oh, these are the water guys, aren't they? Yeah. Destroy flow light targets. Okay, so we're attacking here. That's kind of fun. And we can jump. Makes sense why we picked Mualani for this one. It feels a little bit more like her vibe. Which I'm sure it is, because that's what she is. And then we're going to use the Yumkasaurus. Okay. Alright, so that's the attack. Space to jump. Cool. Alright. Oh, you could do it with Mualani on her own. That's kind of fun. Well, we'll do it the original way as intended for right now. Oh! Like a speed boost. That's kind of fun. I like that. That's very nice. I like the water guys. I mean, they do feel a lot like playing Milani, so it makes sense why she would be helpful there. Hello, sir. Why are you floating? Are you good, bro? Do you need assistance?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna mark that as an interesting location. I'll come back to that later. Do my best to not, you know, completely explore the whole area or anything like that. Since we're not up to that point, and the more I do, I feel like the more I'm likely to trigger something that I won't understand and would make a lot more sense to wait on, so. But the general exploration stuff I'm not too worried about. Oh, I did number 2 first. Huh. Alright. Okay, we get to go take pictures of a guy. Are these the water guys? Are we gonna go take pictures of the water guys? That's fun. They're really cute too. Is he swimming? Is it these guys? It's gotta be. Look at them swimming, they look so happy. They're so cute. They're jumping. I love them. Hello. Aww. So cute. Hey there.
How brilliant!
Oh, Karina, that was not necessary. Okay, is there a specific other one of them? Oh, a flow current bird. Interesting. Those aren't even what I'm supposed to take pictures of. But they're too cute. What do you mean I'm not supposed to be photographing them? Oh,
May I present?
The birds are also cute. They're so big and, like, I don't even know. Wobbly. Hello, friend. You are very cute. Sir, I am not going to fight you. You are tiny and adorable. Far too tiny and adorable. I'm just here to grab some flowers. Did we not get them both? Why is it still showing this? Not done. What did we miss? Okay. I see. We just had to make them not be doing what they were doing, I see. That's good. Like, I swear we were here to take photos of the little fishy guys. They were. Oh, I got both of them. They were just both right together. That tracks. Alright. All kinds of level materials. Okay, so this now. These 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodness, they're just gonna keep shoving it at us, huh? Alright. So this will be kind of a long one, probably. Alright, let's switch it back. And try out alternative party setups. We're gonna keep Milani,
Sounds good to me.
Kazuha. Honestly, Gamin can stay. I think the fire will help for the enemies they keep throwing at us.
How about this?
Let's show me your moves.
Show me.
Carving wave! Amazing!
Rising!
One with nature.
Mighty mythical beast!
Fire now, so that's really,
This way! Oh, what's the surf? Amazing! Check this out! That's
there's definitely worse things. Rude.
Congratulations!
There we go. Okay, so these are the guys that were like totally supposed to be pyro.
Many happy returns!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
carving waves! Surf's up!
Honestly, you know what? I wasn't too sure about this one. This might be the team comp. Oh, of course, now that I've switched to somebody else, could actually use. Now we're not. Now we're running the one team that doesn't handle at all.
May I present? Let's ride! Hey, come on now! Ho!
Do our best again. Please stop doing that. Hi, you need to come here, please.
Into the wind.
Stop. Get out. This way, please. Thank you.
Amazing!
Does nothing at all. So, basically our only hope here is to keep fighting the ground over here.
Stop it now! Still breathing. Mighty mythical beast!
Kind of working.
The show begins! Sha-sha! Surf's up! Oh! Ha-cha!
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
I'll do it, Bonsai!
That hurts. Wind strike. Still breathing.
Hey!
Many happy champions! Fine. Clouds high. The birds call. Stop it now!
The show begins!
This is just not working.
Mighty mythical beast!
If we had Nadia, she could just kind of bulldoze past this, but I'm not getting anywhere. Get it, like, one more time. Feel broken. Do it.
May I
Windstrap! As one with wind and cloud!
Time to shine! Woohoo! Let's shred,
Okay. Kind of succeeding here. Kind of. It could be worse. Put it down.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Oh, we did it! Ha! Goodness. Anyway, long story short, don't do that. That was a terrible idea. You should not take a mostly hydro damage team to fight the hydro wispy guy. It's not a good idea. Yeah. But as far as this crew, I don't hate coming paired with them, to be honest. That, if we sub out Purina for someone who's not a health drain, because this team doesn't have a healer if she's constantly a health drain, and it doesn't make sense to use her as a healer. I guess unless you're going for like essentially a short burst, like we just did right there. That would be really the only way I could see that working feasibly. Would be in that scenario. Alright, we need to heal this crew. We're having a bad time here today. Yeah. Not good there. Oh, there's more. Right, I forgot that there's more. Oh dear. Alright. This is gonna be more water stuff, isn't it? Oh, it definitely is. Okay. Alright, Gumming's not built enough for this. We can't have an entire team of level 70 characters except for Furina. Like, that just cannot happen. That doesn't work. There needs to be some more leveling here before we commit.
The Spina's on the case!
Or, at the very least, if we're not going Navia, then we'd have to go Noelle for the heals, because she's my only other healing option, and then we could switch Furina back to actually doing damage, but... As is.
Time to go.
I think this is our option here. Oh, this is an area with lots of little particles. That's great for Milani. Go nab 'em.
Taking a stroll in the middle of the wind knows me.
A good fight.
Oh, hello. Coming at ya. Coming at ya. Who's this customer?
Hello.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
One with nature.
Watch out! Attack! Right this way. That's the way. Speed ahead!
Hey, I said
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike!
Okay. Well, that was fun. Any minute now. There we go. Well, at least we can get her fully back up from being in this area. So, not a total waste, but that was unfortunate, shall we say. I do not like y'all.
The show begins!
That will help out a lot.
Attack! I must protect my clients.
Into the wind.
Oh, chill out! Bastard!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's ride! Let my name echo in song! That kind of guy falls behind.
Seriously?
Watch out! Coming at ya! Hey there! Fire! I present! Woohoo!
Stick around!
Surfboard! Amazing!
Hey, hello, sir, where did you go?
The show begins! Let the world collide! Carving waves! Check this out! Best of luck!
Wind strong, clouds high. The birds come.
Let's ride!
Just do a cute little, like, ta-da! It looked like she did, and it was adorable.
Hey there! Watch out!
See, like, look at that damage it does to them right away. And then my other crew last time was like just trying to die essentially.
Carving waves!
Just existing, and then the trigger goes in, and then she goes up a little bit, and
Hey there!
like, look at this.
Watch out!
Insane.
Fire! Well, clearly, with rocks.
Why you don't take water energy.
Let's ride!
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Amazing! Woohoo!
Stick around!
Let's shred, Sharky!
Closer. You again.
Hey there! Aha!
Hey, are you gonna bubble me?
Watch out!
I will not
A
bubble.
proper send-off from the Stina with love. Amazing! Woohoo! Amazing!
Kind of weird.
Watch out! Carving waves! Surf's up! Watch out! And up!
The goal here was to not do
Hiya!
that at all.
Proper send-off from the Stina with love.
Hardly. There's that.
Coming at ya!
I guess.
Hiya! Ha! And up! Ah!
Let me get it again.
Hiya! Hey there!
Go.
Hiya! Nah! Watch out! Cha! Nah! Nah! Ha! Hiya! Nah!
All we needed. Hate those things. Okay, done. Is that it? That was 4, wasn't it? Goodness. Hate those so much. Okay. Let's go do challenge number 1. Out of order. But, you know, like, here to hang out.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Alright. Okay. So we should be just kind of right. Looking very lovely in your glasses there, Nadia. That's very nice. Alright. Should be good to get going. Oh, they're doing their flips down there. The little fishy guy.
Oh.
I've gotta say, I like playing as Navia, where her idol is the worst. Actively. Like, you gotta be careful with her idol. It's dangerous to just leave that open on your screen. Oh. Yeah, hi, I see you. You're not gonna go say hi, thank you. Okay. Although, you know what? No. I want to be more money here. I feel like that'll be more fun. Since we can and all, you know. Just barely. That was a squeaking by sort of a situation. How did I get 134 out of 130? I know I missed stuff. At least I think I missed stuff. Maybe it was just the connection being weird. Alright, well, we're gonna take it. Quite frankly, I don't even want to try that again right now until I get my internet connection stabilized. Clearly, it is a problem for today. But the good news is, that should be everything we need here. Should be everybody. We got our cute little artwork. Aw. That's adorable. Share. Like that. That's cute too. Alright. Go here. The rest of the level up materials, which is quite nice. I mean, it's basically just a level 5 catalyst for her. And I think with Mualani, with crowd control, it's definitely a solid option. Because it's, with the boost level ups, it's going to be equal to more of her max HP, and that's going to boost her max HP. Even though it is only 15 seconds, I think it's going to be a pretty solid hit. And when you are alternating her relatively often with someone like Kazuha, you can pretty easily get 15 seconds in a rotation. Okay, now we gotta go say hi. Say we did it.
Faster!
We are indeed back. Definitely is like a fun little tour of the area. Which is super cute. Snows are fun. Helpful. You never know what we'll find with those. Sure, you never know. Alrighty. Well, that was a fun little tour. I like that. That's definitely a nice way to kind of get you around the area to a couple of important teleport points and such. I'm sure there will be more in a couple of these options. And at some point we'll have to do this as well. I'm quick. Very fun. Watch these guys. Do their whole thing. Very cute. Oh! An achievement! How fun. Nice. Let's see. I know we got a couple today. What all did we get here? Dance instance. You too, Dino Brute. That's funny. Okay. That's cute. I like that. Every once in a while. Usually I find the Wonders of the World ones. They have better names. The rest of them are not quite as fun usually. Sometimes they are. Either way. Alrighty. Well, with that, I do believe it's about time to call it for today. Ending right about here.
The most important part of
Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's been a good time. I will next be streaming tomorrow at my normal time of 6 p.m. EDT. And then that will be another Genshin stream. And then after that, on Monday, 6 p.m. EDT, same time. Back to Honkai Star Rail, actually playing through some of the new main quest line, rather than just kind of hanging out and doing fish house stuff. So, since it's been long enough, I figure if you were going to do it, you've got time to do it. So, no spoilers involved. Anyway, without any further ado, that is all for tonight. thank you so much for joining. Hope you have an awesome evening or night. And if you're interested, there's links in my bio to both the Discord, where I announce streams and stuff, and the YouTube channel as well, where I post old streams and some new content. So if you're interested, check those out. Have a good one.